Next Level Taken here, broadcasting Detective Gallo gameplay. Just launched on the PS4 and the Nintendo Switch. It's also available on PC. Thank you for that, Brutal. Brutal's here in the background, and I think Lindsay's also here. Why?
I'm sorry, what?
For no apparent reason. No, nothing.
Oh. Hey guys, it's Bradley 2.0.
Oh my god, alright. Not now. Not during this.
I really have to go poop now.
Gotta drop some boys off at the pool. Alright, just some info. Cursor. Oh, you could use a touchpad. That's nice. I wish more games would let you use a touchpad, especially point and click games. Gallo, sense, examine, interact. Take your time.
You really want to start the story from the beginning?
Of course.
You asked for it.
Good folks at MixedBag Games were nice enough to provide me with a code for gameplay streaming purposes and review purposes. Adventure Production presents Footprints Games creation.
There are moments when life does not forgive. She looks you straight in the eyes and she slams you to the ground with a jab on the mug. Sometimes you have the strength to get up. Other times, you just want to forget. Like when you're forced to say goodbye to an old pal. Poor Mackenzie. He was always ready to offer me a drink. After what happened to him, I'll have another drink in his honor. There was a time when I only needed 6 good reasons to clean up the whole city. Tonight, instead, the only thing I'll be cleaning up is this glass. Or 2. Or 3.
Or 6.
Or 4.
Come back when you have the money.
My hero. Do you want to cheer up with my candies?
Candy Bob, I barely disposed of the sticky junk you gave me earlier.
Oh, you thought of me.
Yeah, I always think how to get rid of you.
So, will you accept my unteenth fudgy offer?
Only if you don't chase after me armed with a candy cane this time.
Did you know the globby globby reflect my love for you? When they get sticky on you, they will never come off.
The same goes for you, Candy. I hate this city. I hate this neighborhood. The only place I can find solace is my office. There's a stranger in my office, and he seems to be dangerous. I have to show him who's in charge. Maybe I can use one of my inventory items on him. I really hope all this seems logical. No, I've got to find a way to intimidate that guy. I wouldn't know what to tell him, but I might know what to do to him. No, I've got to find a way to intimidate that guy. I wouldn't know what...
So I guess I'm gonna use the gun. Because nothing else makes sense.
Oh, good evening. You're finally here. Your cactus was making me feel uncomfortable, Mr. Gallo.
Detective Gallo.
I'll tell you everything if you stop pointing that gun at me.
Do you think that's easy with all this sticky sugar on my hands?
My name's Phil Cloro. I was waiting for you.
You have no appointment, and the door was locked.
Actually, you have no secretary, and the door was open. Oh, my beloved, majestic plants. They were absolutely perfect. And a second later, butchered. How beautiful they were. Your cactus in comparison.
My cactus is none of your business. I hope you don't think all this will be free.
No, of course not.
I work night and day. Nothing scares me. I'm ready to take any kind of risk in this dark and dangerous city. But every hero has his price, and this hero prefers cash in advance.
You are a true professional.
Rule number 1 of Gallo. Be competent, critical, and careful. The famous 3 C's of Gallo.
Sure. Here's a generous advance. The crime scene is at 8 Rhododendron Road. I'll wait for your arrival.
I'll come with the speed of the law. Slow and unrelenting. A rich and kind person, but completely out of his mind. We've got to go. Duty calls, Thorn. But first I need to lock my office. Ah, if I remember correctly, the key is hidden behind your cardboard cutout. You've got to be even sharper than the prickly pear. I'm not interested in feeling shocked. I prefer to leave it closed for now.
I'm the type of person that inspects everything.
I'll take only one.
Usually.
And I can't do that. It would make the crack on the wall even more visible. To make it even larger... Rule number 303 of Gallo. Collect even what you don't know the use for. Except for grandfather clocks. It doesn't turn off. It's a continuous consumption model. Every time I want to turn off the light, I have to contact the electric company. I should admit, I don't know how to use it. But I prefer to say I don't like using it. Not now. I have things to do. Here's the advantage of never locking anything. It'd be a good idea if it didn't jeopardize the balance of my desk. Rule number 70 of Gallo. There's always a good reason to post a sticky note. The problem is knowing which one. Rule number 70 of Gallo. There's always a good... An empty piece of paper. Theoretically, it would help me remember how far I've come with my reading. Practically, I've never opened the book. I must take the office key behind the cardboard cutout of Thorn. I watered Thorn's cutout a month ago, but the puddle hasn't dried yet. Nobody will ever try to test my patience, or my revolver. I'm once again master of my own office. Now I can leave.
Very bright, colorful graphics. Almost looks like I'm playing an interactive
I can click twice
animated
on the
cartoon.
red arrow when I want to hurry, which is most of the time. Done. I've locked the door. I'm always a man of my word, to myself. Hello?
Hey, Gallo.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
I know who you are. I'd recognize your voice in 1,000.
Information of the day. The armored truck will pass by tonight, disguised as a florist's van.
I pay you to tell me useful things, not to waste my time.
You don't pay me at all, but I'm doing this for professional ethics.
Crime doesn't wait. I'll call you back as soon as possible. I must get to the crime scene in 8 Rhododendron Road, or my name isn't Gallo anymore.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo.
You came earlier than expected.
I hate people who are bigger sticklers than me. There must be at least one important clue. I have to find it.
My treasures killed without mercy. You must find the killer
Talking
and
about his
make him
plans.
pay. With your experience and professionalism, you'll
Herbicide.
surely succeed.
Don't you worry, Mr. Chloro. Thorn, don't you detect a strange, pungent odor as well?
Are you talking to your cactus?
The culprit must be very smart.
And now you congratulate a crazy killer?
I value work well done. In such cases, I can count on my Gallo sense. I must remember that I can click on the icon of the notebook to consult the actual goal at any time.
What's up?
And to read your suggestions, Thorn.
Whoa.
Wonder why I always do this
Whoa,
out
whoa.
loud.
Hey. Lindsay went to game chat.
What a disgrace!
Question mark yes.
I never liked plants that
Probably.
are smaller than me. And except for you, Thorn. Cactuses
Why
like
didn't I
you
give
don't
you
need
any
anyone
more?
for anything.
Probably not. Probably not me narrating this. No.
That vase could be useful. It's too late for this bonsai anyway.
Don't you offend the memory of my trapezium dwarfus!
Yes. It's a PC patch.
What a disgrace!
Why should I take
Watch the video.
unidentified evidence with
You'll
me?
find out.
Whatever.
I'm streaming right now. Detective Gallo.
Why should I take unidentified
I'm
evidence?
streaming Detective Gallo.
Terrible slaughter! Terrible slaughter!
Apparently soft.
They give us this packet of homework on the second day.
My
portrays a
sunflower and my rampantus upstarterus.
Next year, though.
It looked great in my
No, I'm in
office.
junior high.
Except that I would never give it to you.
It portrays a small plant.
A minerata minus, to be exact.
No, too small. It portrays a big tree.
Don't you diminish the mastodonticus, not by chansum.
It portrays a flower.
Are you talking about the Petalius loves me notus?
Kind of in the middle of a live stream.
Too square.
No, I'm not in the middle of game chat.
It portrays a tall tree.
You bet! It's an Everestum vertiginosum.
To reach plants too high or too
There's
far.
a murder mystery here. I'm trying to solve it. I'm trying to pay attention.
Terrible slaughter! If you need it for the investigation.
Oh, I don't think the chat is working because of the party chat. Well, no, that doesn't make sense because I've done party chat before and it worked.
I've lost my most precious treasures, except for my diamonds and my jewels.
What's going on?
So, I ate in a rush for nothing, just for you to get on some random ass game.
I told you I'm streaming this at 9
It's too
o'clock.
tall.
9 o'clock. My streams are
I'm not sure how much longer I'll be streaming it.
What a disgrace! I have no more tears. No
We're
more
both
words.
miserable people.
So, did you see the
Victims
victims alive for the last time?
Just 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, they were alive and vital.
How's it going?
What's up,
Came
JR?
back from my my straw.
I didn't check the Twitter for Friday the 13th
You were
yet,
patrolling the area, I guess.
but I'm wondering when that patch is going to be incoming.
Move, people.
The one with the dedicated servers, I mean.
How can you remember what time it happened?
I had just watered them, as I do every day, every 3 hours.
What's your job?
Oh yeah.
Job?
Time to put chongos in your hair.
How can you remember what time it happened?
I had just watered them, as I do every day, every 3 hours.
How can you
Terrible
remember what time it
slaughter.
happened?
Not sure, hopefully
I
within the
had
next
just
few weeks, but
watered
probably
them,
when the
as I
Ultimate
do
Slasher
every
Edition
day,
drops.
every 3 hours.
What's your job?
Job?
It doesn't matter. Can you tell me about the daily habits of the victims?
My treasures arose very early in the morning, and as soon as they woke up, they called me with their unmistakable scent.
Now, where were we?
My
sure you didn't
sunflower
overlook
rentus
something that could've caused
nocturnus
this
won't see the
tragedy?
dawn anymore. Me neglecting my plants.
Hey, it's Duck
They're
Tracy,
my
LOL.
lifeblood.
Duck Tracy.
Couldn't you have forgotten to water them?
Are you
It's been a
kidding?
not a homicide, a murder, a
watered
plant
them,
murder.
Or rather, I
So
watered
it's a silly
them
premise to
every
begin with.
3 hours, every day.
Looks like a cartoon though. It's good graphics. It's bright, colorful. The dubbing seems like it needs some work though.
I've lost my most precious treasures,
Tell me the
except
truth.
for my
You
diamonds.
killed
And see here, they're talking over
My
one another.
What are you talking about? My plants? Yes,
Not even that
they
couldn't
were
be taken care of
insured,
with a minor patch.
but I would have never done something like that.
We were saying. Conducting my investigation, I found a broken window. It seems someone wanted to enter your mansion at all costs.
Oh, yes, I saw that too.
Do you suspect someone?
I don't think I have enemies, or any friends, to tell the truth.
That doesn't surprise me.
What do you mean?
You live alone, in a big mansion in the suburbs far away from everyone. You have a lot of money. Pass your days watering the plants you're surrounded by.
And?
And you're not very smart. Have you seen any creeps or weirdos sneaking around here?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't meddle with the gross people of this city. No offense, obviously.
I'm used to it. Me
That
and
dude
the city
has an
fist fight
emotional
every day.
incontinence.
We were saying.
Copropecum fetidum. I'll miss your unmistakable smell.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
He reminds me of Gyro Gearloose from DuckTales.
I can't see any reason. It seems to be made of ceramic.
It is made of ceramic.
A beautiful piece of furniture.
Of course, it's a mausoleum massivum. You can't move it.
Oh no?
No.
And who's going to stand in my way?
The sofa is rooted to the floor. It's one with the single body of my vegetable mansion.
Handy when it's time to do spring cleaning. It speaks for itself. Somebody has already used it once too often.
What a disgrace!
I don't want to take my raincoat off.
And now, who am I going to
Peculiar.
talk to on those endless afternoons?
Not yet. First I have to find all the clues that could be useful to my investigation.
And now, who am I going to talk to on those endless afternoons?
LOL.
Oh, this guy's driving me nuts.
That's terrible slaughter.
It'd look great in my office.
Except that I would never give it to you.
A very wealthy man with lots of free time. This explains his collection of vegetables. Conducting my investigation, I found... Wow. That's all for now.
Thanks.
I'm missing something. There we go.
That's terrible slaughter.
Somebody took a shot at being a killer in Phil Cloro's mansion. Damn.
You
To take the shell casing from under the sofa, I will need something very long. No, I want to use it like you would a real gun.
My violet ultra purpulus has seen its last sunrise.
Of course, this is a point-and-click adventure game in the same vein as Maniac Mansion, Day of the Tentacle, Full
My
Throttle.
sunflower entus nocturninus
Games
won't
of that
see the dawn anymore.
Here's a useful clue. There's something written on it. It's too small to read it.
My sunflower entus nocturninus
Well, I'm
won't
done
see
here.
the dawn
For
anymore.
now.
Already done? Have you found who the killer is?
You won't believe it, but... No, not yet.
This game dropped
See
today
you
on
soon,
Nintendo Switch and
Detective
PS4.
Gallo. You're a true
$14.99.
professional.
I think it's on sale on PSN for $11.99 right now. Or if you pre-ordered, it was $11.99.
I must find out what's written on the shell casing. So I'll
I'm
have a
tired. See
follow-up.
y'all later.
Falling asleep like my cab driver over here. Just got a trophy.
How's it going?
Alright, take it
Same
easy.
as usual. The city keeps claiming innocent victims. Vegetables this time.
Damn.
Listen, I have to enlarge the writing on a shell casing.
You can use my microscope.
Okay, will you loan it to me?
I lent it to you years ago and you still keep it in your safe. It's like I've lost it forever.
Rule number 17 of Gallo. Don't throw... Damn, what was rule number 17?
He's got a lot of rules.
Good luck, Gallo.
I think it's the most civil way to get in, but also the most trivial. Now, I'd put the city into chaos.
Bye, Potato Man.
Before there was a community cycle lane, this street was called Road Mode Road. That's the way back to the Knives District. No, I'd put the city into chaos. Maybe I should say it's charming, but I'm not that sensitive. I hate plants if they're not succulents or useful to my investigation.
What's up?
Nice model. I prefer going by foot. This cab has been here since the Jurassic.
What's going on in here?
It seems to be unavailable. Indefinitely.
Hmm.
So many people are looking for a job these days.
You up on that
Whoever actually
Fortnite?
finds one ends up relaxing too much. In your line of work, you see many faces, questionable or not, I suppose.
Track box.
I'm sorry. I had to leave the party. I can't deal with random people coming in. Especially when I'm trying to do a live stream. I have muted everybody pretty much anyway.
He's actually making me feel sleepy.
That's what they say about my live streams.
Since I've never seen this cab around before, the tank should be full. Or empty, for the same reason. Sealed. Nice model. I prefer...
So we're walking.
Going down the street, you get to Rhododendron Road, the district of the rich people, and the muggers. An antiquated system, which keep its charm intact.
It's like a DuckTales murder mystery.
The work will finish, sooner or later. I don't want to move it. This paint smells of paint. Maybe I can use it to paint the bathroom, when I have one.
Must be a very large coat.
The Knife and the Cleaver is the most popular disco club in the city. Another reason to keep away from it. When I retire, and hang my revolver on the wall, and decide to open a club, only then would I steal this sign in the face of the barista. This way, you can reach the Aqueduct District. No, I'd put the city into chaos. After what happened, I want to stay away from it. Typical cuisine. Specialty. Red meat with dried blood. I prefer eating the food more than reading about it. A behemoth fond of sugary junk food. Listen.
So, did you decide?
I'd like something very sweet.
The candied chocolate meringue is the sweetest sweet I have.
I really advise against it. Listen to me.
I'm not sure I'd like it.
So try the Triumph of the 5 Sugars, a specialty of the house.
Wouldn't it be too sweet?
Yes.
No.
I'm not sure. I need to think about it a little more.
Listen.
So, the candied chocolate meringue is the...
I really advise it.
I'm not sure.
So try...
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
No.
I'm not...
The range of revolting junk food. Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts for you, my lonely knight.
Precisely. Lonely. Yours truly in photo. I can't stand to be among this crap. Since she has a customer, I surely won't draw her attention. Candy Bob, hopelessly in love with me. Cynically unreturned. Since she has a customer, I surely won't draw her attention. The containers for the worst atrocities of the neighborhood. I'll try that, only when I don't have anything else better to do. 3 of a kind. Pokeristic. They're old and blunt. I don't take second-rate stuff. Here's where the most treasured things are lost in the silliest ways. With my bare hands?
Yes, with your bare hands.
It would take an instrument with some kind of leverage to open.
This ain't gonna do it.
It's an idiotic action, and I am not an idiot.
I know you can say something.
The message says, Gangster Dry Cleaning, where we clean up your soaked-in stains. Every day they come up with something new. I hate the catchphrase commercials.
Look at that wallet, dude is ballin' LOL.
It's because I got a cash advance for taking on the case. Plant murder.
The generous advance of my client will cover all the normal costs and the not normal costs. This way takes you to Bloodletting Square, the district of the Leeches, otherwise called Traders.
Bloodletting Square sounds like a wonderful place to visit.
The bot's English is broken.
Doesn't surprise me.
Ready to host any beverage. The symbol of laziness. There's a reason I don't even use the chair in my office. Wooden legs, adhesive patches, magnetic hooks. A perfect money-eating machine for wannabe pirates. To make it work, I should insert a coin, or use other methods. Rule number 122 of Gallo. Never trust kids that look all right. Hello, little one.
Being a tad taller doesn't entitle you to treat me like a fool.
And who entitled you to talk to me like this?
Everyone thinks a newborn can't be a part of adult society.
They're right.
They underestimate me, though. I have a lot of innate qualities. I can paint very well, for example.
Boy, what a rebel talent. You have a loose tongue, brat.
The world forces you to grow up fast. You don't even have time to change your pacifier, and you're out of a job. Everyone thinks a newborn can't be a part of adult society.
They're right.
They underestimate me, though. I have a lot of innate qualities. I can paint very well, for example.
Well, I'm off to the
Boy,
soul
what a
mines.
rebel
We'll
talent.
finish the stream in the morning.
Only I
See you
had the
later.
opportunity. I'd subvert
Alright,
the
take it easy.
established order.
And thank you for that information you passed
Now you're
along.
going too far.
This world doesn't leave any space for the young. And for the very young like me, I foresee very tough times.
This is a newborn? Alrighty then.
Have you got a purpose for your lonely existence? Or are you just an insolent good-for-nothing?
Of course.
MOG thumbs up.
I'm trying to rob this pirate gadget vending machine.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.
As soon as I find a way to do that, I'll go storm the entire world.
Can you paint my face on the wall of my office?
No. First, I need a favor.
Which is?
Help me rob this vending machine, and then we'll talk about it.
We'll meet again.
I hope not.
Rule number 100. This city has many problems, but a lack of signage isn't one of them. No, I'd put the city into chaos. A rare example of postmodern sculpture that makes great use of the taxpayers' tears. I find really cynical to drink other people's tears. The Temple of Speculation. I don't have any use for the building. It's the contents I find interesting. Good evening. Are you...
The best stocked wholesaler in the city. Precisely.
It's got a nice upbeat jazz sound to it.
Excuse me. I'd like...
To buy everything in here without paying cash. Don't worry. We give credit to those who have a generous advance like yours.
But how did you...
I have a nose for my clients' needs. It's a matter of professionalism and experience. you so much as try to touch it, I'll eliminate your very name from the face of the earth. If you so much...
It's nice. It looks so frail.
It cost me more than this whole store.
Nice guy. To satisfy a customer, he'd sell his mother half price. I wonder how much money it contains. No small amount, I suppose. I'm a sociopath, not a thief. He seems so fragile as to be useless. For those who love pretending to have traveled to the world's end, who would ever want a smiling plush head with goo-goo eyes? I still don't have a sense of the macabre. Low-quality purges for strong stomachs. Going from prohibition to permissivism? Never. An old spring model. It looks unbearable, even when it isn't ringing. I absolutely don't want it. Strong, but too heavy for my liking. For sports, I mean.
No, that item is not for sale.
Why not?
It's the only item belonging to my personal collection. That bag belonged to John Gallo.
My namesake, even. It belonged to the notorious Stephen C. Gallo. It seems soft and handy.
And with high-quality bristles, perfect for every type of paint.
Rule number 56 of Gallo. Better bristle up your crest than wear fake hair. Light and sharp.
This fork and knife set belong to Jean Paulet, the famous French chef.
A very bizarre mix, but always better than a kitchen club.
Swiping on silver.
Nice. Rule number 823 of Gallo. If the taste is good, it's because of the steak. If it's bad, it's because of the barbecue. It's already hot. I can cook what I want.
Do I have anything I can cook? Not a wig, that's for sure. No.
Rule number 88 of Gallo. Don't use what you don't know how to use. Do you really have everything for everybody? Or is that just a publicity stunt?
It's pure marketing. It works, don't you think?
Goodbye.
Say hello to your cactus. Come see us again. We restock our supply constantly.
They're just needed for show. No, they're all fake. To make it work. I need something even... This key only locks it.
It's worth a try.
It's an idiotic action.
Good evening, Detective Gallo.
Where is the
What
cutie
lovely
pie?
circumstances bring you here?
Nothing lovely
Not
at all,
sure.
Candy Bob.
What's up?
How's business going?
My booth heats up only when you're around.
I understand. You're talking about the party the cockroaches are throwing around here. Don't you feel any danger in this infamous part of the city?
No, because I know you're nearby, ready to protect me.
And when I'm not around?
I have your photo. That fearsome look in your eyes drives every bad guy far away.
It's my normal expression.
Oh.
Have you ever thought about moving to another planet? Neighborhood?
I'm fine here.
You
I'm
better
right
love
near
me.
your office.
That's why Thorn and I are always around to solve misdeeds. Can you give me...
A chocolate muffin with chili pepper? It has the power to spice up the soul.
In my line of work, you have to swallow bitter things. Very bitter.
Then I can offer you some delicious heart-shaped donuts. Isn't that romantic?
Romanticism and I are worlds apart.
Or I could...
I feel the
Listen,
same way as
Candy,
Gallo.
what I want from you is the photo of me, which is on your booth.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gallo. If I gave that to you, the soul of this booth would go away with you. Unless you can find something even bigger.
Maybe I'm in the way here.
You always talk like this, but then you come back.
After what happened, I want to stay away from it. I must have something to send. An antiquated system. I believe I have something else to think about at the moment. I believe I have... Rule number 136 of Gallo. The more camouflage the mansion's trying to be, the more they actually stand out. If I need a perfect hideout, I'll think about it. Rule number 135 of Gallo. The more expensive the mansions, the more they're robbed. In another life, maybe.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo. Conducting my investigation, I found a shell casing. Is there something you forgot to tell me?
Sorry, Detective Gallo. I was so upset. Completely forgot it.
Forgot what? That you killed your beloved plants with a gun?
I won't answer to any such insinuation.
Are you sure you didn't overlook something that could have caused this tragedy?
Me? Neglecting my plan?
Couldn't you have forgotten to water them?
Are you kidding? I water them, or rather, I watered them every 3 hours, every day.
We were set. That's all for...
Thanks to...
Why? Dunno. Full of pink paint. Must be expensive.
My little treasures were way more expensive. Do you want to go through my pockets? I have nothing to hide, Detective Gallo.
Okay, I trust you. Rule number 24 of Gallo. A silver scythe isn't always a bad omen. Who wouldn't want to touch the moon? It seems to be unavailable. Indefinitely. This cab has been here since the Jurassic. Small-sized, but tough. It reminds me of someone.
I missed this.
Rule number 5891 of Gallo. Sometimes, to feel indescribable emotions, you just have to stick your hands into a hole. I found a candle for kicks. Or perhaps I should say, the mouse hole chandelier. Thankfully, it's out. I hate the stench these give. I don't want to move it. Just thinking about it makes me sick.
I only have sweet thoughts.
I might want to, but how? Old, but reliable.
You are...
Check back in my office in case there's something I missed in here. Quite a bit of clicks.
To take the microscope, I need to input the combination numbers, which I don't remember. I wrote them down in 3 notes I hid in the office. I'm really a secrecy genius.
Oh, I need the microscope for the bullet, I believe.
Here's the first number of the combination. And what a shame. Really gave the book a certain sophistication. And me. At least it seemed like I'd started to read it. I should admit, I don't know how to use, but I prefer... It'd best collect dust in my pocket. Nothing is comparable to the stench of my office.
Note number 2.
The second number of the combination. Gotcha. It'd be a good idea if it didn't jeopardize the balance of my desk. Once I read that trying random... I can't do that. It would make the crack up. To take the microscope, I wrote them down in I'm not interested in feeling shocked. Rule number 304 of Gallo. If you have to collect something, start with your ideas. My warm welcome to those who walk through my door. Rule number Take back what I expelled? No thanks. Especially since I haven't got a bathroom in my office.
Oh, the blank paper, probably.
In this cold and technological... Rule number 89. Here. Now the number is visible. The combination was 358, just like the number of my solved cases. Logical, natural, easy to remember. Now I can open the safe. Child's play. Rule number 100 of Gallo. If you don't remember something, remember a way to remember it. Technological. No, it gives my safe a purpose.
I take the shell casing, put this in here.
There's something written on it. Veg 68. But what does it mean? The plot thickens. But I'm sure that by following this lead, I'll find the murderer. At least, so they say in the movies.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
What can you tell me about the Veg 68 shell casing? Is it from an anti-vegetable weapon?
I don't know, but you could find out by talking to the city's alternative arms smuggler. You'll recognize him because he will greet you back after you say the secret passphrase.
And that would be?
Usually it's written on the plasma membership card.
Membership card of what?
Privileged Licensed Arms Smugglers Association. To become an associate, you have to send your photo by mail. You'll receive your card with a secret passphrase by fax.
Damn bureaucracy. I'll find that smuggler, and I'll bring him to justice.
Assuming that he's really smuggling anti-vegetables weapons.
I'll bring him to justice in any case. Rule number 111 of Gallo. If you don't have a green thumb, at least be trigger happy.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. The secret passphrase is written in glowing ink, so it's visible only in the dark.
When you give me this kind of information, I'd pay you double.
Too kind.
To get out of my face. I have to show the smuggler card with the secret passphrase around to find out who fired the bullet. I hate the smell of this neighborhood.
Let me save. It's always a good idea in games like this to save as often as possible. You never know. Hate to have to backtrack into an hour's worth of work over again.
The containers for the... I'll try that. Oh, I'm not doing that bad. The usual lunch reserved for rats and bum. I hate the... Hello, little one.
Being a...
We'll meet...
I hope...
I like the game so far. Just from an early hour-long impression of the game. I know it's not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but
Goodbye.
Say hello.
After what happened... I must have something to send. Sending it.
wonder if you can use this phone to dial up anything.
Eddie and Son Courtesy Service. How can I help you?
Stop being so annoyingly kind. I'm Detective... Conducting... What?
Thanks.
Why should I take leave, I have something else to think about. In your line of work, you see many faces, questionable or not, I suppose. Still here sleeping? He's actually making me feel sleepy. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Got a trophy, good morning.
Is it just me? Is it just me?
Hi, Gallo.
Did you try something to improve your voice?
Once I was a contralto in a disco band. We used to fill the pubs, and I was known as the Nightingale. The audience loved me.
And then?
Then your usual nightly phone call wakes me up.
How's the business of selling information going?
With this crisis, everybody wants to save money. So I make up some lies. Sure return and no waste of time. Obviously not in your case.
What can you tell me about the Venge 68 shell casing? Is it from an anti-vegetable weapon?
I don't know, but you could find out by talking to the city's alternative arms smuggler. With this crisis, everybody wants to save money. So I make up some lies. Sure return and no waste of time.
And what is that?
Usually it's written on the plasma membership card.
Membership card of what?
Privileged
That must have been a glitch there. His voice was...
To become an associate,
sound like a little
send your
kid.
photo by mail. You'll receive your card with a secret passphrase by fax.
Damn bureaucracy.
Oh, I need the photo from the candy lady.
I'll bring him to justice.
Assuming that he's really...
I'll bring him to rule number 100.
Oh yes, the secret passphrase is written
when you get to get up. Maybe I forgot to tell you, but I have more important things to do than talking to you.
Good luck, Gallo.
Okay, makes sense to me now. I need to somehow find a way to get that picture away from the lady selling candy that's obsessed with me. Maybe giving her something of mine. I don't know, but thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to take a short break. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll be continuing to stream this. So I will stream more of this at some point. It's been Next Level Taken. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And especially if you want to see more content like this. More point and click, adventure style based games. Alright. Take it easy, everybody. Until next time.